What's up, guys? My name's Ashi, and today we're going to be rebuilding the Washington Commanders. But before we get into the rebuild, I want to ask for your help. I want to improve as a content creator, and for that, I need feedback. So if you end up watching, let me know what you like or dislike in this video, and if you end up leaving for some reason, also let me know why. This all helps me become a better content creator in the future. All right, but that's enough of that. Let's get into the rebuild. At quarterback, we've got Jacoby Brissett. He's a 72 overall, and he's just a bridge quarterback. He's going to be bad enough to hopefully make us lose a lot of games, and that's good for us. We want a good draft pick. At halfback number 1, we've got Brian Robinson Jr. He's going to be a solid option. He's young and can run the ball. At running back number 2, we've got Antonio Gibson. He's also young. We've got 2 solid running backs. Hopefully they can perform well. At wide receiver number 1, we've got the true star of this team, Terry McLaurin. He's just the only offensive weapon that we really have right now. He's 92 overall, superstar X Factor. Then at wide receiver number 2, we've got Curtis Samuel. He's 28 years old now, and he's kind of like a 1-year, 2-year guy. I just don't see him being on the team for very long. Might end up trading him for assets. At wide receiver number 3, we got Jahan Dotson. He's a third-year player, and he's solid, but we'll have to see. I think he's a long-term third wide receiver option, but we'll have to see his development. At tight end, we've got Logan Thomas. He's a 30-year-old who we're definitely going to look to replace as soon as possible, so don't get too attached. At right tackle, one of the only 2 good spots in this offensive line, we've got Sam Cosmi. He's normal development, so we'll probably have him there for a year or 2. At left tackle, we've got Charles Leno Jr. He's pretty solid, 82. Only normal development, though, so going to probably look to replace him. But if we can keep him around and he can get a development upgrade, then that'll do. Now, the true, really bright spot of this team is the defensive line. At right end, we've got Montez Sweat. And then at defensive tackles, we've got Jonathan Allen and De'Aaron Payne. And left end, Chase Young. The pros of this is that this core is pretty young. The only person who's a little bit older is Jonathan Allen, and he's 28. So I think we're going to get enough time out of all these guys to start actually winning. In the linebacker core, we've got Jamin Davis, Cody Barton, and Mayo, who's 68, so don't get attached. But Davis and Barton I could see hopefully developing into 2 good players. At cornerback number 1, we got Kendall Fuller. He's pretty solid, but he's 28 years old, so we'll have to see if the regression hits him early or not. But I think he'll be a good cornerback option for us. At cornerback number 2, we got Emmanuel Forbes. He's a rookie. He's 76 years old, or 76 overall, rather. He's a pretty solid second option, maybe third. We might be able to find a better corner, but for now, he's definitely going to do the job. At free safety, you got Derek Forrest. He's 82 overall. I think he's 24 years old, and he's only normal development, which really sucks, but we'll have to see. At strong safety, we got Cameron Curl. He's pretty solid. He's 83. I think he's fairly young, so he might be here long term. All right, now we're going to sim to midseason. I'll catch you guys then. Once we got to midseason, we were 2-5, which was ideal. But the next thing to do was re-sign players. So first up on that list was Chase Young. We gave him $17 million for 3 years, and he stuck around. And then Montez Sweat, we had 3.8 and 6.6 for 3 years, and he signed that. Cameron Curl also needed a contract, but we were going to wait till the end of the season, see how he performed to decide whether or not to do that. Antonio Gibson also needed a contract, but he wasn't interested at all, so I didn't want to overpay. And right now, he's a second string option, so we may find something better in the draft or free agency. Curtis Samuel and Cody Barton both needed a contract re-sign, and we just weren't going to do that. We didn't think they'd develop, so we decided to get an interior offensive lineman, Cesar Ruiz. He's 24 and has good potential. And Cesar Ruiz, he needed a contract re-sign because he was in the last year. We gave him $3.5 million salary and bonus for 3 years, and he accepted that. I also threw Kendall Fuller a $13.5 million deal. He was doing pretty good this season. All right, now we've re-signed some players and traded some assets, or traded for some assets, rather. We're going to send it to the playoffs, and hopefully we have a terrible record, get a good draft pick. See you guys then. Somehow we actually made the playoffs. We ended up going 9-8. But after simming the first round, we lost the Packers 24-21. So just like that, we're in and out. All right, now that we're looking at the stats, Jacoby Brissett had 4,000 yards throwing, 28 touchdowns, and 17 interceptions. Not a horrible year from him. Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson together had about 1,500 yards and 16 touchdowns. So not too bad in the run game. For the receiving, Terry McLaurin had over 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns. Then Dotson had 900 yards, 6 touchdowns. Pringle had 600 yards, 8 touchdowns. And Logan Thomas had 600 yards and 4 touchdowns. For sacks, Jonathan Allen had 9. De'Aaron Payne at 5, Chase Young 4, and Montez Sweat 3.5. Honestly, the ends I expected better results. For interceptions, Kendall Fuller had 4, and a few other guys had 1. Jalen Hurts won league MVP, and the only reward we actually stood a chance in was Defensive Rookie of the Year, and Dartavius Martin got 9th. All right, next thing we did was look at the draft prospects, and I saw 2 really good quarterbacks projected in the late first round. They were 6th and 7th on the board, and then they were both round 1 to 2 talent. They also were pretty similar builds, but one looked a little faster. I also saw a few pretty good tight end options, but they're all not very scouted, so we're going to give one a private workout and see how good they are. There were also a few pretty good left guards. And then I saw a pretty good left outside linebacker. I'm going to give him a workout as well. And then there was also a pretty good middle linebacker in day 3. After that, we re-signed Cameron Curl to a 4.5, so a $9 million deal for 4 years. And now it's free agency. Next up, we offered Marcus Mariota a 2-year, $4 million deal. We offered Antonio Gibson about a $4 million for 2 years as well. And because of our 9-8 season where we made the playoffs, we decided we're going to go and try and win next year. So we signed Amari Cooper. We offered Kevin Dotson. And we also offered Irv Smith Jr. We ended up getting all those guys. Jeez, this dude looks like an athlete. Will Green here. We only know so much about him, but he's elite, 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 and elite. 4 elites on his physicals. That's insane. Good jumping. He's left outside linebacker in pass coverage. I might stick him at middle linebacker. I don't know. We run a 4-3, so maybe left outside works. I'm going to run that private workout on him. We will see. Yeah, the wide receivers look horrible in this. Halfbacks. I see a lot of B's. Down the board. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, that guy looks insane. Andrew Short, I'm glad I looked. He's got okay physicals, but these skills. A carrying, A ball carrier vision, A break tackle. This dude's going to be good. I guarantee this dude's going to be good. I'm actually going to run a private workout on him. That'll be one of them. And then maybe like one of these tight ends, like the round 3 to 4. It wouldn't be a bad pickup in the deep in the draft. And the last one I wanted to do was, who was it? Will Green, I think. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do that. We will check what days go, and I'll meet you guys in the draft. All right, in this draft, we definitely decided that we were gonna be taking a quarterback with our first round pick, but we were gonna sim each pick by pick. And as we went down, they ended up not taking any quarterbacks. So by the time we got to our pick, we decided we were going to trade it away. And we got a good offer from the Eagles. We moved down 6 spots and get a 3rd round in the future. So we took that. And then we got to 27, which we just traded for, and both quarterbacks were still there. So we decided that since the next few picks were going to be the people that made it to the Super Bowl and the championships, that we could trade further down. And we just did that. We traded for 33, 65, and 97 in this draft. Gave up that pick and a 3rd round and then some trash in the future. Next year, a first. No, we're just going to, I guess we'll just take our guy. We're going to stop trading down. Let's take a look. Which one's better? I think it was Dom. Elite strength, good throw power. His physicals are off the chart. Yeah, we're just going to take him. Hidden. Perfect. You love to see that. We get our guy. We're able to trade down and get him. 89 excel, 81 speed, 91 throw power. So he's a pretty solid prospect. So we're going to have 221 here. We're going to have 3 as, or we're going to have another pick in just about 13, 12. Let's see. One of my favorites. He's not really that good. Let's see. Okay. So we're about to hit round 3. And so who here is really good that I really don't want to lose? I want to say it's this guy, Cameron Russell, a beast tight end. Yeah, we need a threat at tight end. And this dude, if we take a look at him, 6'6", by the way. Remember that, 6'6", 253 from LSU. Now let's take a look. Elite speed, elite jumping, elite change of direction, elite agility. Let's go look at this. A awareness, A catching traffic, B catching, A run block, B medium route, A spectacular catch. The only thing that's wrong with him is injury, and I have those off. So this dude, he is the Kyle Pitts of this draft class. No way he's not hidden. Hidden perfectly, 87 speed, 89 acceleration. This dude's going to be good. This dude's going to be real good. We've had 2 great picks, I guarantee it. So much talent in this class. This is probably the most talented draft class I've ever seen. Will Green, he's down the board. There's a lot of guys that are good. I'm not in a super rush, but am I able to trade down a little bit and get some sort of like 4th next year? I'm willing to move down to the late 3rd round, the middle 3rd round, and get something, maybe a 5th next year. Let's see what we have though for offers. So a 3rd round, we moved to 83. We get a 5th this year. 86, a 5th this year, and the 5th next year. Okay. Already having some great stuff. 4th, no. We need 2/3 next year from the Patriots. 74. Okay, so we're going to move down to 83. Yeah, we're going to move down to 83. We get a 5th as well, so. Okay, a left outside linebacker just went. We have 2 picks back to back now. Let's just take some of our guys. There's some guys here that I need to get. First up. All right, he's still there. Good, making sure. He's going to be so good. Left outside linebacker, Will Green. And, okay, Will Green's going to be the first. Please be hidden. I'm telling you, this dude looks so good. We'll take another look before I pick him. Zone coverage A. Tackle A. Elite everything besides jumping and strength. His physicals are off the chart. A zone, A man, A tackle, A awareness. When somebody has A awareness, you know they're going to have hidden development. You know they're going to be high overall, just like that. 88 speed, 90 acceleration, hidden. Great pickup. I guarantee it. He's happy to be in Washington. I wouldn't be, but A zone, B tackle. He's 6 foot. He's 23 years old, so a little bit older. But physicals, elite speed, elite agility, elite acceleration. He's an athlete. He's going to be an athlete. We got 2 pass coverage guys up there. B-man, A-zone, A-catching, A-awareness. And they have awareness like that, you know it's going to be a hit. Never mind, it was normal. I was wrong. Either way, he still looks solid. At least on the athletics ratings, but we will see once it's done. He could be high overall, just poor development rate, which sucks, but it fills the gap for now at right outside linebacker. I think he'll be able to play for sure. Let's check this guy out. B run block. B awareness. Much better physicals. Good strength. Top of the class and a lot of the stuff. You know what? I'm going to take this guy. Zay Johnson looks pretty good. Hidden. 88 strength. Okay. Another hidden. Perfect. Let's hope he's good. For sure. Andrew Short. Let's get our guy. 5'10". This is going to be a beast. Hidden. 89 speed. 92 acceleration. But that is not where he thrives. It's the rest. We will look after. We're going to take a look at all these guys. Because, man, this might be my best draft class I've ever had. Ooh. Okay. A lot of hiddens, though. So let's take a look. We've got Dom Ferreira. The quarterback we took. Let's check his ratings. 91 throw power. Accuracy, pretty good. throws, play action under pressure. Yeah, so it's like average there. Stamina, acceleration, speed, injury. Injury doesn't matter, but change direction, acceleration, speed's pretty solid. Agility's pretty good. He is going to get better. I think he'll probably be star, dev, maybe superstar. I really doubt superstar X Factor, but he's a pretty good prospect. And now Cameron Russell, this dude, I was super excited about at tight end. Hidden 6'6". Let's see that speed and everything. 87 speed, 81 catching, 89 excel. His run block, I thought it said A, but that's fine. 65, it's not the end of the world. Deep route, 60. So his route running isn't that good. His catching is really where he thrives. His catching traffic, spectacular catching. He's quick. He can get upfield. He can block okay. He'll get better. He's gonna be a Kyle Pitts guy. He's gonna be a Kyle Pitts, number 6. All right, and then Will Green. I mean, I was excited about all these guys. So I mean, I'm gonna keep saying that though. This guy is really good. 91 speed, 88 I think if you take morale out, but 90 acceleration, 80 tackle, hit powers down. Zone coverage is not nearly as good as I thought it would be. Yeah, I don't. Oh, that's weird. Hopefully he's got a good development trait. I think he'll be okay. He'll start immediately, and so will the other guy, the right outside linebacker Curtis Downey. Let's check it out. Normal, which sucks. 90 speed, 90 excel, 70 zone. Yeah, he'll start. Maybe we trade for right outside linebacker if things are going really well, but he could be great. He could. Normal doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad performer, so I'm not too worried. Left guard. Let's check it out. Zay Johnson, Ohio State left guard. 6'2", 330. He looks like he's like 240, but his head is the size of, I don't know, his head is weirdly big for his body being that small. Especially for an offensive lineman. Strength, pretty solid. Run, pass blockers, okay. He might start at center. I'll compare him to the other guy. And then Andrew Short, the guy I thought was really good. Especially, I randomly looked down there. I saw tons of A's. So he's not very fast. 89 speed, 92 excel. But the rest is what really makes it. Break tackle, 84. 85 agility. 85 trucking. 90 carrying. Ball carrier vision, 82. Stiff arm, 82. Yeah, it's a good player, man. I'm really happy with this pick. He's gonna develop. He could be superstar, but I think he's gonna be star. Did they AI? AI didn't draft anything. But now let's check the NFL. Let's see who is the highest. Yeah, okay. So this class didn't really have anybody. We actually had the second highest. Yeah, so this class didn't have anybody crazy overall. This guy, Devin Gibson, he was the top prospect this entire draft at 78. And he doesn't look, I mean, that much better than the guy I just saw at 73. His finesse and like power does though in the pass block section. But yeah, it really shows that like, these guys, I don't know, we had a really good draft. Crazy. For how much depth, there's gonna be a ton of 76s, tons of 75s, but they're just all like in that 76, 75 range. And that's fine with me. And I got a ton of good players, hidden development. We just gotta hope they pay out. We gotta hope they can go out there, get their 500 reps, and all have red. just red. That's all I want. Just some superstar X Factor. Nothing serious. Nothing too big. This was our offensive lineup at the start of the second season. And this was our starting defense for the second season. After we got to midseason, we saw Ferreira and Russell were both only star. And since we were at midseason, we needed to do some re-signing. We brought Kendall Fuller back for 2 years for about 11. We also decided that we were going to trade a future first, future third, and the fifth this round for the Giants 26th. We thought because we were a better team now and that the Giants were in a tough division, the Eagles and the Cowboys, they'd get guaranteed 4 losses. And I was right. They did get 4 losses just all year. And we finished 5-12. On the offensive side, we really had no development changes. On the defensive side, we had Will Green and Montez Sweat both go up to superstar. Everybody else kind of stayed the same. These are the stats. Dom Ferrer had about 4,000 throwing yards, 26 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Not bad for a rookie year. Antonio Gibson only ran for about 1,100 and 10 touchdowns. Not nearly as good as I was hoping. Terry McLaurin had 1,100 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Amari Cooper had 850 and 8 touchdowns. And then Dotson had 800, 7 touchdowns. And the rookie had 700 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns. For interceptions, Jamin Davis led us, and Curl had 2, and a few other guys had 1. Simon Russell and Ferreira both got 2nd and 3rd on the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Then for Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Green won it. Because of that, he went up to Superstar. And now we're back in free agency. And we're going to offer Charles Leno Jr. a 1-year deal. We also offered Joe Bitonio a 1-year deal for $17 million. Then we threw Tyron Smith a deal as well for $13.5 million for 1 year. And then Patrick Ricard for about $4 million. And only Joe Bitonio and Ricard signed that deal. For some reason, Madden decided it was a good idea that Will Green, a rookie, just randomly loses a superstar. Dude wins Defensive Rookie of the Year, has a great season, and for some reason, they just decided to drop him to star. I really don't get what's going on there. We also threw Sam Cosmi a deal since the tackles didn't sign. And then Deion Dawkins, another tackle. When looking at prospects for this upcoming draft, I found Ashton Roth. He's a top 5 talent QB, and this is the first I've seen all year. This dude's got crazy physicals, but what's even better is his skills. He's got tons of A's, B's, and a few C's around the board. He's an incredible talent. Because of this, we're going to end up trading Dom Ferreira at 23 to the Broncos for their 3rd round pick, or for their 3rd overall pick. And then we ended up trading 4 and 36 this year, a future first, 2 future seconds, and a future 3rd for the 1st overall pick in this draft, so we go get him. I traded my entire future for this one man because it says top 5 next to his name. Your fault but mine. Your heart on the line. Ashton Roth. Let's take a look at this guy. Ashton Roth has an A deep accuracy, B medium, B short, A under pressure. He's 6'2", out of Boise State, 21 years old. Look at those physicals. An alright 40. He's got good speed, great jumping, good acceleration, good agility, elite change of direction, great jumping, good speed, elite strength, good throw power. His physicals off the charts, but his skills: A awareness, A break sack, A carrying, A injuries, C juke move, C play action, F spin move, A stamina, A deep accuracy, B medium accuracy, B short accuracy, A throw on the run, A under pressure, A trucking. Ashton Roth, welcome to the Washington Commanders.
Now, the Houston Texans.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We traded our future for that, man. We still do have 3, to be fair. BX didn't see anybody at 3, so we decided trading Amari Cooper in 3 for Tony Pollard, a 2nd round this year, a 3rd round this year, and 2 7s. Then we ended up trading 60, 100, a future 4, and 2 future 5s for the 39th pick in this draft. That's the guy I wanted. He's first on the board. He is going to be mine. Just to make sure. Should be running like a 4.37. That's the guy. Let's take him. Probably should have shown his skills. He's hitting 92 speed, which isn't nearly as fast as I thought it would be, but that's all right. A 3 to 4 talent here. A guard. A awareness, A impact blocking, B strength is elite. He's got a ton of elites in the physical department. Some finesse there. So you know what? We're gonna throw it to him. Craig Ward, welcome to the team. Hidden as well. So just like that, that's our draft. That quarterback, I'm expecting 80. Let's advance to the end. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. You know it. We all know it. That dude's going to be 89. No. It's like people are guessing their Madden rankings, rookies. No, he's going to be 80, 81 would be cool. Anything higher is an extreme W. But I mean, we did trade everything. So almost. We kept 3, which got us Tony Pollard. So arguably not everything. 81, just like that. Ashton Roth. Huge. Let's take a look at all his stats. Ashton Roth out of Boise State. Dude looks incredible. 90 throw power, 85 deep, 78 medium, 78 short, 87 throw on the run, 92 under pressure, 83 awareness, 83 break sack, 84 speed, 87 acceleration, 85 agility, 80 carrying, 91 change of direction. His injury and toughness is up there. He's going to be an incredible quarterback. I guarantee it. Next up on the list, Quincy Whitley. Quincy Whitley. All right. Rookie, cornerback, 92 speed, 82 man, 76 zone, 91 acceleration. He was supposed to be faster, but a cornerback number 3 can't get much better than that. He's perfect slot. He's 5'11". He matches the slot build. And Craig Ward, right guard. Clemson. I mean, dude was there in the 3rd round. He's okay, I guess. Actually, probably didn't need to take it. Probably could have traded it, but I can live with that. Let's take a look at the entire draft and see what the highest was. So yes, 81 was it. I got the best player. Heading into year 3, we've got Roth, the new rookie at quarterback, Tony Pollard, Brian Robinson Jr. backing him up. We still have Terry McLaurin, and we got a pretty good offensive line now. On the defensive side of the ball, we still have our D-line, which is beautiful, and cornerback's been improved. The safeties are still solid, and linebackers have improved as well. We decided to pick up Eddie LaMontagne because he has 99 speed, and we need a slot receiver. After sending to midseason, we were 3-3, which wasn't where we wanted to be. We ended up extending LaMontagne and extending Patrick Ricard. After going 3-3, we decided to change our playbook. It sucks that in Madden playbooks matter so much, but hopefully this will help us. Now we're at the end of the season and 13-4, just like that. We actually get the wild card. We get the bye week rather. Yeah, so we go 13-4. Excellent job. Ashton Roth threw for 4,000 yards, 29 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Not bad for a rookie. Tony Pollard ran for 1,300 yards and 12 touchdowns. Jahan Dotson was our wide receiver number 1 with 1,000 yards, but 2 touchdowns. LaMontagne had 800 yards and 9 touchdowns. This is a free agent. Terry McLaurin had 800 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then Russell had 800 yards, 12 touchdowns. For interceptions, Kendall Fuller had 3. Jaheim Davis had 2, and Curl had 2. Forbes also had 2. So yeah, a lot of interceptions. For the sacks, De'Aaron Payne had 8.5. Chase Young had 7. Jonathan Allen had 6.5, and Montez Sweat had 4.5. Pretty solid year. All right, we popped into the divisional round. Here we go. Washington scores a touchdown. Philadelphia scores a touchdown. Washington 14-7. Eagles get 3. Washington gets 3. Eagles drive down there, get 3. Washington gets a touchdown. Washington another touchdown in the 4th quarter now, up 38-20. And just like that, Washington is going to the conference championship. Beautiful stuff. We win 38-27. You love to see it. All right, here we are. Next game, AFC or NFC championship rather. 0-0 at the beginning of the 2nd quarter. 3-3 now. Here we go. New York Giants score a touchdown. They score another. Washington 12-17. Giants score another touchdown. Washington down 12. It's 24-19. 6 minutes remaining. I'm going to hop in. Here we go. 5.5 minutes. Giants, 34-yard line. Daniel Jones still leading the team with Saquon Barkley behind him. Hands off to Saquon Barkley, who gets a juke and gets pushed up for about 7 yards. And we've allowed 158 yards today. Wow. For the 3rd rushing defense, that's not pretty good. And it's Saquon Barkley, but come on. All right, 2 and 3. Sorry, 2nd and 3rd here. Easy toss. He's wide open in the flats. Little slant. Now up to the 17-yard line. 24-19. Come on, Washington. Let's go. Let's go. Need to stop here. Daniel Jones drops back and swatted away. Good job, Richards. Getting his head tapped a little bit, but whatever. All right. 4 minutes, 11 seconds remaining. 17-yard line. Can the Commanders hold the Giants out of the end zone? Daniel Jones, he's looking. He has so much time and finds an open receiver who breaks the tackle and gets pushed into the end zone. Just like that. Giants are up 2 possessions. You hate to see that. All right, but here we go. Roth heading onto the field. The rookie in the conference championship. First time I get to use him. Let's go. 1st and 10. 4 minutes remain. Roth rolling out, throws it deep, looking for LaMontagne. Easy pass. Oh my God, LaMontagne, the free agent in the Super Bowl, drops the pass. That was such a good pass too for Roth. On the run as well. But Roth here, 2nd and 10. Another toss-up. He's looking deep. McLaurin catches it in. Reels it in. 23 yards away from the end zone. And just like that, the Commanders are in scoring range. Come on, Roth. And this is on all Madden, by the way. Here we go. Roth finds McLaurin again. McLaurin, he gets a block. That's that A run blocking. Let's go. Let's go. I guess it was a pass block, but whatever. Touchdown. Let's go. Commanders. 26-31. New York Giants on the 25. 3 minutes, 16 remaining. Daniel Jones down the middle. And oh my God, a big drop in the Super Bowl. How did he drop that? That was wide open. 2nd and 10 though for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones looking over the middle, wide open. Pick up a 6. Now 3rd and 4. 426 yards total offense today. Our defense, surprisingly, is not showing up in this conference championship. It's 3rd and 4 though for Daniel Jones. Can he lead his team to the Super Bowl? Our rivals looking, out in the flats, and he steps out of bounds. We can't give that up in a moment like this. 1st and 10. We got to get a stop. Come on, Commanders. A handoff from Daniel Jones to Saquon Barkley. A nasty juke, and he gets it all the way to the 42. Doesn't get out of bounds. That's the 2-minute warning. All right, the Commanders. We got 3 timeouts to work with. 3 timeouts. A dream. The 42-yard line. Daniel Jones. Can he do it? If we stop into a field goal, that's okay, but Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Allen breaks through the line, makes a diving tackle to ensure that Saquon Barkley can't hit the hole. And today, Saquon Barkley's got 155 yards rushing. Incredible performance by him, but all that won't matter if they lose. And 2nd and 8. Clock is running. Daniel Jones. Another handoff, but he's stopped. Jonathan Allen making a big play once again. Holds it up, and Washington calls a timeout. 3rd and 11 now. Third and 11. Daniel Jones, 42-yard line. Can the Commanders hold him out? Daniel Jones drops back. He's looking. Throws it in the flats. Saquon Barkley gets it up to about the 41. 4th and 9. And they're going to kick a field goal. This is a deep field goal. Come on. Washington's going to go all out here. They're hoping to get a block. And just like that, it's far right. It's far right. And Ashton Roth, the rookie quarterback, will have a chance to take his team to the Super Bowl. It's 26-31. Ashton Roth hands it off to Pollard. Pollard breaks 1 tackle. Gets up to about the 47-yard line. A minute on the clock. They run no huddle. 52 seconds now. They need a touchdown. Play action. Roth rolls out. Uses his legs. Gets up to the 40, and Washington is going to call a timeout. 1st and 10 now for Washington. They need to get to that end zone, and Roth looking. Tosses out to Pollard on the outside, and Pollard gets pushed out of bounds, but gets a loss for about 2 yards. Stops the clock, though. Washington has no timeouts. They got to score a touchdown. 41 seconds remain. Roth. 2nd and 12 here. Roth. Montaigne, let's go! Montaigne! Touchdown! Montaigne! The free agent with 99 speed. Nobody wanted him. Nobody. But we said, give him us. Give it to him. Give it to us. Over the middle. Smith Jr. can't get to it. So if the Giants are able to go down the field, if they're able to score a touch, or able to kick a field goal, they win the game. It's up to the Washington Commanders defense. Will they take them to the Super Bowl? They have all the momentum. Daniel Jones is on to lead his team. Timeout. Now Daniel Jones, 2nd and 6 on the 29-yard line. All they need is a field goal. Daniel Jones, a missed throw. That's huge. 3rd and 6 now. Zane Gonzalez is going for the 40-yard line, so he can make it. They say he has the leg power for it. But they're going to need about 40 yards, 26 seconds, 2 timeouts. Daniel Jones. He's looking, an out route, just like that. 1 missed tackle. He gets all the way up to the 46. They call a timeout. There's 22 seconds remaining on the clock. Oh my gosh, just like that. Daniel Jones. They need about 15 yards. He's looking. Over the middle. Wide open. Oh, up to the 42. Wait, they run no huddle. What are they doing? The clock's going down. And Daniel Jones just throws it away. Where's the intentional grounding? Where's the intentional grounding? That was not near anybody. Oh my God, but here we go. 3 seconds left. He misses! He misses! It had the length! It's just to the left! Daniel Jones can't lead his team to the Super Bowl. And Ashton Roth, the rookie out of Boise State, takes the Commanders in his first season, takes them to the Super Bowl. A beautiful game. A beautiful game. Great job, Commanders. You're going to the Super Bowl. All right. Now, we're in the Super Bowl week. If you take a look, McLaurin went down to Superstar. And Russell, he went up to Superstar. And Ruiz, the guy we traded for in Season 1, he went up to Superstar as well. On the defensive side of the ball, Montez Sweat, still Superstar. Jonathan Allen drops. And everybody else is star. But let's get into the Super Bowl. Here we go. Start the game. Baltimore. Touchdown. Washington gets stopped to a field goal. Baltimore gets another touchdown. Washington's driving down. This time they score a touchdown. Washington holds up. Keeps them to a field goal. Touchdown Washington. Washington another touchdown. Just 5 minutes remain. And Lamar Jackson now has a chance. 2.5 minutes remain. They're looking to score. They only need a field goal to win this game. Ooh, but a tackle for a loss. Chase Young follows that play up strongly. Two-minute rule. And all the Baltimore Ravens needed getting field goal. Oh, and out Montez Sweat comes around the edge, makes a big play. Up the middle, a handoff, a broken tackle, and a timeout. Baltimore is left with no choice but to punt it. And now Ashton Roth, the superstar X Factor, the first overall pick in this year's draft, who the Washington Commanders traded their entire future drafts for, now has an opportunity to bring home the trophy. bring home everything they've worked for. Roth, 5-yard line. Hands off to Pollard, up the middle. Pollard gets a beautiful block from his tight end. He's breaking free up to the 40, and just like that, the Commanders are in great scoring position. Roth sees an open hole, decides to slide. They're going to run no huddle. All they need to do is get in field goal range. They still have 2 timeouts. Roth, though, tries to look. It's a fumble. They're going to call a timeout. 3rd and 3. What's going on? A booth review. They're seeing if it was actually a fumble or not. Either way, we have it. It's overturned, though, 3rd and 5. So we lose 2 yards. 3rd and 5. It's up to Ashton Roth. Here we go. Roth looking. He's sacked. Just like that. Horrible punt. I had so much power on it. Does Johnny Hecker have a fucking punt or a power of 2? What was that? All they need is a field goal. They got 2 timeouts. But a good, a beautiful tackle. Way to wrap up. You just can't do that better. Oh, and an interception! Kendall Fuller, the old man, makes an interception at the 25. And just like that, all they need to do is run the ball and hold on. And then make a field goal. Pollard gets the ball up the middle. He's going to fight for a few more yards. They're not going to call a timeout. Here we go. Washington calls its timeout. Now, Jaime Fairbarn steps on the field, but Baltimore calls its timeout. They're icing the kicker. And here we go. Fairbarn on the field to win the game. To win it all right here. And Fairbarn hits up, and just like that, the Washington Commanders win it all. Oh yeah, oh yeah, they doubted us. They said trading everything was crazy. We did it. We did it. We did it. And there we go. Super Bowl MVP and rookie Ashton Roth takes the league by storm. Some compare him to Patrick Mahomes. Some say he's the future Tom Brady that can move. Beautiful play, but let's not forget the amazing interception by Kendall Fuller to secure the game. Thrown directly at him by Lamar Jackson. Handed on a platter. Thank you, Lamar, for giving Washington a Super Bowl win.